Welcome to African History Class. Today we are going to study the unedited sources and references on Igala migration journey from ancient Egypt to Ida, Niger River area, and other countries. I am Ambassador Dr. Ayegba Abdullahi Adojo. The unedited is really dealing with the sources taken directly screenshotted or snapped from their various areas. And this is what we are going to see today regarding the migration of Igala from their route to their present locations. Igala people are descendants of King Ata, whose other name is Dijet. King Ata ruled from 3000 BC to 2990 BC. Ata, as an ancient Egyptian word, means the great one, father, and elder, which is the same meaning in Igala. According to Petriflindas, it has been proven, okay, or showed that Ata was, or the first king of United Ancient Egypt was Nema, why also called Mena, according to some sources. So it was later rearranged that the first, who was Mena, was the father of King Teta, the father of King Atet, and the father of Ata, so, or King Ata. It means that the person or the king who united the northern and southern Egypt, which is upper and lower Egypt, was a great grandfather of King Ata, the ancestor of Igala people, as you can see on the screenshot by the left hand side. The migration of Igala people took place around the 8th century or 750 BC, when the Kush kingdom took over the control of Egypt. And so Igala migrated from, some migrated from Abydos, some migrated from Kwa or Jebu, where they ruled as the 10th dynasty rulers of ancient Egypt from 2130 to 2040 BC, while some who moved to Algara in Upper Egypt also migrated from the place, though some people are still there in Algara today, as you can see in the underline, that Algara was or is the town that existed from the time of Pharaoh. From their location in Egypt, Igala moved to and settled temporarily in the place they call Gara, which is Sudan. Moving along River Nile, they continued to settle along the various towns, and they settled there, which the town is still there up to date. From there, Igala moved again from Sudan to southern Sudan, and they stayed in a town called Gara. Part of them are also called Abongara. Abongara means Igala people. In Igala language, we say Aboigala, so, or Aboigara. So they are even the ruling house of the Azande people of South Sudan, and they are still there. And in addition to that, these Azande people are connected with the Igala people of Nigeria, because when our king was coronated, they sent a message to us. From there, some people moved or branched to a particular point instead of continuing following the River Nile down. Some went to Ethiopia and they stay in a town of Gara. From there again, some some again moved to Uganda and formed Igala Kingdom, just like we have a Igala Kingdom in Nigeria. Moving again, some continued to Kenya, where they have Igara. Some went to Mali, they have Ungara there. Some went to Nairobi, Kenya, where they also have Ngara town. All these are linked to Igala people. They continue following the River Nile. Our people continued the journey to Central African Republic, where they stayed in the town, which is called Ancient Gara Village. This is written in French, and that is why you are seeing it like this. So, this community or village is still there, where our people settled temporarily. But it did not stop here. The journey, the journey continued from Central African Republic. They came to Chad, around Lake Chad, where they formed Kanem Empire with Kanuri. As you can see, that is the down one. The second one here, you see Gara Karao. Okay? So they say Gara Karao is a town in the Kanem region of Chad. So our ancestors, the Igala people, they stayed here temporarily again before moving forward because the location was not convenient for them. From there, they moved forward to the town uh, which they call Ataigara. They founded the town called Ataigara. Ataigara simply means Ataigala. The community is still there in Goza local government of Borno state. This is where Igala people stayed with the king. Other Igala people are in Gara, some are in Ungala, some are in Amuda. And these communities are still there in Borno state for confirmation. The Ungala is even a local government. And like you saw the Ungara people of Kenya, Ungara in Mali, Ungara in Tanzania, these are all our people who went to various places, while some of us came to the present day Nigeria. From Borno State, due to increase in population, we moved further again. But which time did we even come to Borno State? Like I've said, we came to Borno State around 8th century. 750 BC, we moved from Egypt. And we settled in Kanem Empire with Kanuri around 700 BC. Other sources said 600 BC. But what is there is, this is BC, not AD, because many or some tribes or some people in Nigeria, they have been saying, giving their history, claiming that they knew when Igala came to Nigeria. I don't think these people had a name of their tribe around the 700 BC or 600 BC, where Igala were in Kanem Empire. And so this is the migration of Igala again from Borno, Kanem Empire, to the Benue Valley in the present-day Taraba State. Igala stayed in Kwararafa. They stayed in a community called Ibi until the movement of Igala from that place due to population increase to Ida, where the first group, Igala Mela and Igaloba, went to Ida around 500 BC. And our people did not just go directly to Ida all. Some went to Gombe, Bolewa people, who are also called Ataigara. Some went to Kano, the Jamagara, and the community is still there. Then moving to Ida, Igala came to Ida around 500 BC, although it's not very clear. But if you look at it clearly, you'll see it in the left-hand side. From there, some part of Igala again moved to Opi in the present-day Enugu State, and it can be seen that Opi, from the archaeological work, that we are there around the 5th century, which is 400 BC. So coming to Ida 500 BC, some later moved to Opi in Enugu State in 400 BC. And it is very important that wherever you see Igara, Ataigala, Ingara, or Ataigala, this is talking about the same people. And so this is the brief about our movement from Kanem, from Algara, Jebu, and Abydos in ancient Egypt to Ida. So those that have not known, or those that are trying to link Igala history to their own, this is our movement. It is to educate you. It is not to fight anybody. It is not to argue with anybody. This is to educate you on the stage by stage of our movement from our origin through our various routes to where we are today. We would like to know your own too. The references or the sources are just internet sources. Thank you. You can get more on our YouTube to get more information or other history on YouTube, which you can check United Igala TV channel. Thank you.